Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial and complete guide on how to play Cirrus. So Cirrus is a hero with a lot of abilities. He has a lot of like gear up his sleeve. He is very powerful and he is a solo carry hero. So I assume there are a lot of people who are playing solo and you will want a reliable hero to carry you like throughout your rank push sessions, right? So that is why I have decided to make a tutorial on Cirrus, because in my opinion Cirrus is a solo carry hero. So let's just start with the video. If you enjoy these tutorial videos and find them helpful, please make sure to support me by hitting the like button. It means a lot to me and it also motivates me a lot. Okay, with that being said, let's get right into the video. So let's start off with the passive of Cirrus. So Cirrus will have extra movement speed when he is flying, and also when he is flying he will like ignore all the obstacles in the game. He can go through anything, even obstacles put forward by heroes like Ata or even Nuwa. So you know, right, Nuwa places to square things when she uses her second ability, right? And Cirrus can just fly right above them. Those obstacles don't stop him. So basically when he is flying, he can fly over anything and he cannot be stopped. Okay, below my HP bar you can see that there is another blue color bar, and that blue color bar, if it's full he will be flying, if it's blue in color he will be flying. But once he starts attacking something and if he stops, the bar will slowly go down and he'll be down on the ground. Then his movement speed will be reduced a little bit, but again you saw, right, a red color bar started filling up. You don't need to attack something. Even if you get attacked by anything, you will start like the blue color bar will start going down and eventually you will not be flying anymore. And then this red color bar comes and once it's full you will start flying again. Okay, so keep in mind, don't take any damage while you are flying, because once you take damage you will start going down and finally you will be down on the ground, and it will take you some time for the red color bar to fill up and start flying. So the red color bar basically means you have to exit combat. So if you didn't know, in MOBAs there is a thing called combat and exiting combat. So once you deal damage to something, or once you take damage from something, for the next 5 seconds it will be in combat mode. So right now I am not in combat, that is why my flying is full. But if I take damage from something, I have entered combat, so for the next 5 seconds the bar will be going down. But after 5 seconds the hero will officially exit combat and then they can start flying again. In case of Cirrus, he starts flying, right? You can also see that with this boots. You can see here, right, speeds up out of combat, boots of deafness. So when you have this boot, you leave this golden trail, right? That golden trail will be only active when you are out of combat. So once I take damage, see, the trail is lost, but once the trail is back, it means you are out of combat. See, once he starts flying, yeah, look at this, he gets the trail back. So basically when you are in combat, your flying meter will be slowly going down, but once you exit combat it will start going up again. There are other ways to increase your flying meter, and that is by attacking, and this usually works only in the late game. Let me show you guys. So let me take some damage and get down. And once I am down, if I attack an enemy, I gain some red color bar, and if the red color bar comes fully up, I will start flying again. So it will take some time, but the better option is to just wait for 5 seconds and he will automatically start flying again. Okay, but if you have very high attack speed, you will be able to fly again immediately. For example, with this boots, let's deal some damage. Let us get down and look at this. We have a little bit more attack speed, right? So we will be able to take flight a bit faster than before. So the higher your attack speed, the more you can attack and start flying again. Okay, so that is the first part of his passive. I know I am explaining it very detailed way, because there are some people who will only understand if I explain in a very detailed way, so please bear with me. Okay, the next passive is, whenever he attacks an enemy he places a mark, and as you can see, that target is slowly taking burn damage, and the more each mark will deal more and more damage. So at first mark, let me show you. Okay, see, he is dealing like 32, 58, 32, 32, 32, 32. So that is the burn damage he is dealing in one mark. If I attack 2 times, 1, 2. Now see, 66, 66, 66. So it's double. And at 3 marks, it will be triple. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. 100. So this is what happens. So if you place marks, you can place up to a maximum of 5 marks. So if you place 4, 3, 4, look at that, 130, and this will happen for the next 5 seconds. For the next 5 seconds they will be taking burn damage. And the most important part is if you attack them 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, you can see a blue color symbol and these needles popping out, right? That is the maximum amount of stacks that you can place on an opponent. And what that stacks do is, let me show you guys. It's very important, very important. You have to watch this. Clear puppet. Let's turn on the AI. Let's make ourselves invincible. Here's the AI. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Look at this. If he is moving, he will take more damage. Can you see that? Did you guys see that? Let's mark him again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 marked. So if he is moving, he will take even more damage. So enemies who you attack and then you leave at 1 HP and they are just running away, right? Those enemies will die. You have to check out the Cirrus gameplay video that I have posted. It will surely help you. After watching this video, please make sure to check that video. It is for your own good. It will make it very clear what I am talking about in this video, because you will be seeing live examples of what I was talking about. Okay, so this is the passive of Cirrus. This is very important. Even while clearing jungle, you will be able to. Okay, let's sell these items so that I don't one shot these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to let it walk and look at how much damage it's taking. So even while jungling, you can do this. Attack a creep. When it's low, 1000 HP left, just move away. It will walk and die on its own. Right now it didn't die because I don't have any equipments at all, so I don't deal too much damage. But still, that is how you can jungle. You will get a hang of how long you have to attack and when you should leave, and that will help you maximize your jungle efficiency. Okay, so this is all about the passive of Cirrus. Let's talk about his first ability. If you hold it, he will start flying and his flight meter will slowly increase. Personally, this is why I use the first ability. If I attack someone and then if I leave the fight, I will use my first ability to make sure that I don't go down. So if you hold it long enough, okay, here I got down, but you will get an idea of how it works. So I leave the fight. When my flight meter is going down, I hold it and not let it go down, and after 5 seconds, you know what happens, right? See, he automatically starts flying again after 5 seconds anyways. So you have to delay the landing by 5 seconds, and if you just do that, you can do that with your first ability. Hold it to a maximum and he will start flying again and you won't be going down. So this is the first use. The second use is, you can use this ability to dash towards an enemy and attack them, and that enemy will be stunned. Okay, let's turn off this guy for a second. Okay, I'll show you. This ability can stun an enemy. How to stun? You have to charge and attack an enemy like this. If you attack, you saw him, right? You saw on top of his head. See, stunned. He got stunned for half a second there. Stunned. Okay, so not only does this ability stun, it also does something very important, and that is, if you see here, the target also becomes terrorized for 5 seconds. Wait, show me. Okay, let's just go here and see. Okay, terrorized for 5 seconds and reducing their damage to him by 30% when they are nearby. So if you mark an enemy with this attack, for next 5 seconds, if they deal damage to you, they will be dealing 30% less damage. 30% less damage. That is so important, guys. That is so powerful. Okay, so this first ability might look like just some speed up ability, but if you attack an enemy with it, it's a very long dash as well. If the enemy is far away and your first ability is about to go into cooldown, just release it and he will be dashing for a very long distance. And also, if you attack an enemy, you will get damage reduction for 30% of their attacks for the next 5 seconds. Okay, so that is everything you need to know about the first ability. Now let's talk about the second ability. Very straightforward. He will deal damage to anyone who is within the range. It's a very small range. He will do an area damage attack with his wings, and when he does that, he is immune to crowd control. Very important, guys. When you dive into team fights with this guy, you have to make sure that you dodge enemy stuns with this ability, you have to watch the video of me playing Cirrus, that gameplay video after this, and you will see how I use this ability to dodge all of enemy stuns. And one more thing, if you dodge an enemy stun with this ability, you will gain some flight meter. Okay, if your meter is really low and you are about to get down, if you use this ability to dodge a stun, you will gain some flight meter. Okay, hey, one more passive I think I forgot. Once, if you keep attacking, you will not lose the fight meter. So as long as you are fighting or attacking something, you won't lose the fight meter. As you can see here, it goes down when I stop attacking, but then when I start attacking again, it goes back up. Okay, don't forget that, guys. That is very important. I don't know how I forgot to explain that when I was talking the passive. And also, one more very important thing is, when he is in the flight mode, his auto attacks will pull him towards the enemy. See, his auto attack range is high, and whenever I do the auto attack, I will dash towards the enemy a little bit. So let's just say the enemy is running around. See, I just need to keep pressing the auto attack and I will keep dashing towards him, and I'll be going closer and closer. And also, the attacks when I am not flying are ranged piercing attacks. See, I will deal damage to anyone in the line, and it will be piercing and also dealing damage. Okay, so that is another two passives that I forgot to mention. Like I said, guys, this guy is very not complicated, but he has a lot of abilities up his sleeve. He has a lot of gear. Okay, now let's talk about the third ability. He just goes untargetable for some time. See, untargetable, which means he doesn't get stunned, he doesn't take any damage at all. Basically, he cannot be targeted by the enemy heroes. And when he comes down, you can see two circles, right? See, below him you can see two circles. If the enemy is within the smaller circle, they get stunned. You can see this now. Okay, wait, he got untargetable, I mean CC immune. See, when the enemy is within the smaller circle, they get stunned. Okay, I should have not picked this guy as the enemy. Yeah, okay. And there is another bigger circle, right? If the enemy is within that bigger circle, they will take some damage. And also, once he uses this ability, see, there is a pool of like a round pool where it will be raining some feathers, and it will be dealing damage in that area for some time. Okay, keep that also in mind. That is very important. This ability also recharges his mana. So let's just say you are on the ground and you are not flying. If you use this ability, you will immediately take flight. So you can use this ability as a means of trying to escape. Let's just say the enemies are chasing you and you are not flying. Like, quickly click this ability and you will be able to become untargetable, and you will also start flying. And once you start flying, you can go through all the walls, right? Very easy for you to escape. Okay, so yeah, that is his ultimate, and that's pretty much it about all his abilities. Don't forget, guys, he is an auto attack hero. You have to do a lot of auto attacks to deal damage, and also you should know when to let an enemy go, because they will die on their own by taking burn damage. You don't want to overcommit and attack someone, because they will die no matter if you leave them or if you still keep fighting with them because of the burn damage. So once you play a few matches with him, you will get an idea of how much burn damage he deals, and when you should leave an enemy to let them die on their own. And also, if you are playing against Cirrus, when he places 5 stacks on you, what you should do? You should not move. You should stop moving. Okay, if you move, you will take more damage. So if Cirrus attacks you, if you have the opportunity, just stand still so that you take less damage while fighting. Okay, so yeah, you can watch the gameplay video. I will put the link in the description and also in the pinned comment. It will give you a very clear idea of what I have been talking about so far and how to use these abilities. Okay, so this is the build, guys. Okay, wait. Okay, so this is the build. As you can see here, this is the best build for Cirrus. It gives some lifesteal and stuff like that as well. And the Arcana, I will be explaining that in that video, so make sure to check it out. And yeah, that's going to be it. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please make sure to hit the like button to show your support. It means a lot to me. And that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you all found this video entertaining and helpful. I hope you all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.